Coco Martin pinatulan si Julia Montes kahit nung 16 years old pa lang ito?
Parang.
Yung pagmamahal mo kay...
Alam niya na yun.
Amen.
T11 ang anniversary.
Ang galing mo, ha?
Sabi ko na.
Yo, what's up? It's Real Talk Darbs, ang pambansang good sa marites ng Pilipinas, wherein I'm trying to influence you how to think critically about sa mga recent issues ngayon dito sa Pilipinas. And today, we're gonna be talking about another viral issue patungkol kay Coco Martin na di umano'y groomer daw sa kanyang karelasyon na si Julia Montes. Totoo nga ba ang groomer at si Coco Martin? Does age really don't matter? At ano ang kaya mong gawin para lang sa pera at kasikatan? And of course, what are the things that you'll be able to learn in this kind of situation? Let's find out. First, let me give you a brief context. Sa mga hindi nakakakilala, Rodel Pacheco na si Anceno o mas kilala na bilang Coco Martin is a 41 years old actor, director, and a film producer. Ilan sa mga sikat na teleserye at pelikula na pinagbibidahan ni Coco Martin ay tulad ng Minsan Lang Kita Iibigin, FPJ's Ang Probinsyano, Ang Batang Quiapo, at marami pang iba. Sa kabilang banda, si Marahoti Schnitka or mas kilala bilang si Julia Montes is a 28 years old actress and model. Some teleseries naman na pinagbibidahan niya ay Walang Hanggan, Doble Cara, Asintado, Ikaw Lamang at marami pang iba. Now, let's go back to the issue. Sa mga hindi nakakaalam, ano nga ba ang groomer or child groomer? According to Wikipedia, child grooming is befriending and establishing an emotional connection with a child under the age of consent, and sometimes the child's family, to lower child's inhibition with the objective of use. Recently ay naging usap-usapan sa social media ang ginawang pag-amin ni Coco Martin sa kanyang karelasyon na si Julia Montes. Sabi ni Coco sa interview niya,
Napakasarap ng pakiramdam namin dahil ito, 12 years na kaming magkasama. Pero pareho pa rin ang gaya ng dati. Nilook forward namin kapag may project kami na magkasama kami. Nami-maintain namin yung privacy sa buhay namin.
Bukod dito, naikwento din ni Coco Martin na noong 21 pa lang siya at bagets pa si Julia ay nagtangka siya rito pero nireject daw di umano siya. Sabi niya,
Kasama kami ni Jules noon. Ano pa siya nung bagets? Mga 14? 13, 14. So, siguro mga 21. Nagtangka ako sa kanya. Nagtangka mambola, na-reject ako. Parang feeling ko, ganun .
Now, because of this, maraming netizens ang umalma at napakompute bigla. May nagsabi ng, Julia is 28 years old, Coco Martin is 41 years old. They have been in a relationship for 12 years now. 12 years ago, Julia is 16 years old. Coco was 29. Is Coco a groomer? At sabi pa ni Nicole Pingol, Julia was 16 and Coco was 29. I always believe that age is just a number if both are consenting adults na. Sa situation na ito, I think may grooming. However, let's dissect these numbers and dates para naman tayo ay malinawan. Again, Julia is 28 and Coco is 41. Una silang nagkasama as love team sa Walang Hanggan, which was 2012. So, 2023 minus 2012 is equals to 11 years. 28, which is Julia's age, minus 11 years is equals to 17. 41, which is Coco's age, minus 11 years is equals to 30. Basically, 17 years old si Julia at 30 years old si Coco at the time nang sila'y naging love team. Regarding the viral issue, nag-post naman ng clarification ang Dreamscape Entertainment. Sabi dito, to set record straight, it's a 12-year working relationship. So if 12 years, 2023 minus 12 is equals to 2011, which was the pre-production of Walang Hanggan year 2012. Meaning, si Julia is 16 at that time. Ito yung sinasabi ng karamihan. So if you look at the bigger picture and we compute all the numbers, and if we collect all the threads, it all boils down to the idea na pinagtambal silang dalawa despite having a big gap in their age. May ilan naman na bukas ang isipan sa relasyon ng dalawa. Sabi naman ni KD Aquino sa isang tweet, alam nila yon. The reason why they didn't disclose it until this year. Pointless na rin to put emphasis on him being a groomer since she is not a minor anymore. Unless Coco likes to jump relationship relationships with minor girls. Tweet naman ni Hopeless Romantic Penguin, agreed, if he's doing it over and over with different girls, yun ang mali for me. Dami lang malilinis at nagmamalinis na gustong sirain si Coco. So, what are the 3 things we may be able to learn from this kind of situation? Number 1, manipulation is not love. Maraming nagsasabi na groomer at si Coco Martin for engaging in a relationship with Julia Montes during her teenage years. I get it. She was a minor when she entered a relationship with Coco. Kaya gets ko naman ang hinanaing ng iba about that. And those people who understands and give support with their relationship are being called an enabler. But let's define first. Ano nga ba ang groomer? According to Anne Craft Trust, na isang national charity sa UK which exists to minimize the risk of abuse of disabled children and adults at risk, defines a groomer as a form of that involves manipulating someone until they are isolated, dependent, and more vulnerable to exploitation. While Dr. George R. Brown of East Tennessee State University defined as a disorder which characterized by recurring intense arousing fantasies, urges, or behavior involving children, usually 13 years old or younger. Madaling salita, sakit na ito dahil walang specific na tao na hinahanap kundi kahit kanino basta sa minor nila nararamdaman ang sexual urge. Sa madaling salita, we need to understand that refers to a attraction or a preference, while grooming is a manipulative behavior aimed at establishing control over a potential victim. Now, if we will be basing it on Coco and Julia, does it apply to them? No, because there's no manipulation involved. If there is, malaking posibilidad na hiwalay na sila ngayong dalawa. Walang manipulator na nagtatagal ng ganon. Alam nyo kung anong tumatagal ng ganon? Love. Number 2, tolerating is not enabling. Both of these behaviors are ways of responding to negative and harmful behavior. Enabling involves actively supporting, encouraging, or facilitating someone's destructive or unhealthy behavior. While tolerating naman refers to a passive acceptance or allowance of a behavior without actively supporting or encouraging it. Sa madaling salita, si enabler, mali na nga, sinusuportahan pa. Si nagtotolerate naman ay bahala ka sa buhay mo. Basta, out ako dyan. At aminin man natin o hindi, nagagawa natin ito sa personal natin na buhay. Both of these behaviors need to change. Hindi healthy ito. Over time, enabling doesn't help anyone. It just keeps people stuck in bad habits and keeps them from growing, learning, and taking responsibility of their actions. Also, we must take sides. Neutrality never helps the person being hurt. Silence only helps the person doing the hurting. Remember that when we let things go that we know are wrong, when we turn a blind eye or a deaf ear to wrongdoing because we're too busy or too scared, or when we don't say anything, we abuse freedom, fairness, and justice. Number 3, when two hearts are deeply in love, no storm can rock their foundation. I cannot stress this enough. People can throw all the rocks sa kanilang dalawa, but look where they are now. They are at peace with their relationship. They are at peace with their decision. Wala silang inapakang tao at wala silang relasyon na sinisira. Slowly and silently, they were able to build that foundation that none of the haters can disrupt. See how powerful love is. Real talk. Hindi naman na bago yung ganitong love story. We were able to see this sa ibang celebrities like Liza and Enrique, Pauline and Vic, Heart and Cheese, Maris, and Rico Blanco. This is another proof that love knows no bound. At alam na din nila ang sasabihin ng karamihan. Kaya pinili nilang manahimik ng ilang taon. What they did was they focused on working on their relationship rather than focusing sa sinasabi ng iba. A lot of people nasasayangan daw kay Julia. Sayang daw ang opportunities na pinalagpas niya para kay Coco. Well, I'm not dismissing that because their concerns are understandable. But buhay niya yun. Sa totoo lang, kanya-kanya naman tayo ng definition ng success, hindi ba? Kung para sa'yo, ang maraming pera ang pagiging successful, then go. But you cannot deny that there are other people that how they define success is living a happy, peaceful life with the person they choose to love. Ultimately, it's not up for you to decide how someone else lives their life or what choices they make. At the end of the day, it's their journey to navigate, and your role is to respect their autonomy and support them in their decisions.